Former Labor Senator and respected multicultural champion Nick Bolkus has passed away at the age of 75, leaving behind a legacy of public service, inclusion, and advocacy that shaped Australian political and community life. Nick Bolkus was widely known as a dedicated representative of the Australian Labor Party, serving South Australia with commitment and integrity over many years in federal politics. His passing has been met with deep sadness across political circles, community organizations, and among those who worked closely with him on issues of social justice and multiculturalism. Bolkus was regarded as a principled politician who believed strongly in fairness, equality, and the importance of giving every community a voice in national decision-making. Born into a migrant family, he carried a personal understanding of the challenges faced by newcomers to Australia, which later informed his political priorities and advocacy. Throughout his career, he consistently spoke out in support of multicultural communities, emphasizing unity, respect, and shared responsibility. As a senator, he was known for his thoughtful contributions to parliamentary debates, often focusing on policies that strengthened social cohesion and protected vulnerable groups. Colleagues recall him as a calm and respectful figure, someone who valued dialogue and cooperation over political division. Nick Bolkus played a significant role in advancing multicultural policies that aimed to recognize Australia's diversity as a national strength rather than a challenge. He worked closely with ethnic community leaders, listening to their concerns and ensuring their perspectives were represented at the highest levels of government. His advocacy extended beyond legislation, as he regularly attended cultural events and community gatherings, reinforcing his belief in grassroots engagement. Bolkus was also deeply committed to education and awareness, supporting initiatives that promoted understanding between different cultural and religious groups. Many remember him as a mentor to younger politicians and activists, offering guidance grounded in experience and compassion. His work in the Senate reflected a broader vision of Australia as an inclusive society where opportunity was not limited by background or origin. During his tenure, he supported reforms aimed at improving settlement services for migrants and refugees. He often stressed the importance of language services, employment access, and fair treatment as cornerstones of successful integration. Nick Bolkus was respected across party lines, with political opponents acknowledging his sincerity and dedication. Beyond politics, he remained engaged in community life, continuing to advocate for multicultural harmony even after leaving the Senate. Friends describe him as humble and approachable, someone who never lost sight of the human impact of political decisions. His life story resonated with many Australians who saw in him a reflection of their own migrant journeys. Bolkus believed strongly that diversity enriched Australia's cultural, economic, and social fabric. He frequently spoke about the responsibility of leaders to stand against racism and discrimination in all forms. In times of social tension, he urged calm, understanding, and constructive dialogue. His contributions helped shape national conversations around identity, belonging, and shared values. The news of his death has prompted tributes from former colleagues, community leaders, and multicultural organizations. Many have highlighted his unwavering commitment to fairness and his genuine respect for people from all walks of life. Nick Bolkus is remembered as a man who listened more than he spoke, and who acted thoughtfully when it mattered most. His legislative work reflected careful consideration rather than political showmanship. He believed that real change was built through patience, persistence, and mutual respect. Bolkus often emphasized that multiculturalism was not just a policy, but a lived experience. He championed the idea that social unity required ongoing effort and honest conversation. Even after his political career, he continued to support causes aligned with inclusion and equality. Those who knew him personally speak of his kindness, warmth, and quiet sense of humor. His passing marks the end of a chapter for many who worked alongside him in public service. Australia has lost a voice that consistently argued for compassion and understanding. Nick Bolkus leaves behind a legacy rooted in service, dignity, and respect for diversity. His impact will continue to be felt through the policies he supported and the people he inspired. Future generations of leaders may look to his career as an example of principled public life. He demonstrated that politics could be conducted with humanity and moral clarity. As tributes continue, many reflect on the values he stood for throughout his life. Nick Bolkus will be remembered not only as a former senator, but as a tireless advocate for a fairer and more inclusive Australia. His contributions to multiculturalism remain an enduring part of the nation's social and political history. He is survived by family, friends, and a wide community who mourn his loss with gratitude for his service. In remembering Nick Bolkus, Australians are reminded of the power of empathy, representation, and inclusive leadership. His life and work stand as a lasting testament to the ideals of unity and respect in a diverse society.